Hey, this is a Hero from Difference in Skill, and I'm just kidding. That's not Hero, it's Chan. Of course. Why would Hero be making a video anyways, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I kid the Hero. I kid him. Alright, I kid. So anyways, this is going to be, like, I've seen a lot of people scrub out playing Spike Brothers, so I just wanted to make a, I guess, a more in-depth tutorial on Spike Brothers 101, and kind of, game theory, as some people like to call it, or, what's that called? It's not really strategy, it's more like common sense where you think about it. But first, I'm going to show you this really nice mat. The circles are really nice. Like, look at how, I know my camera's not the best, but just look at this. Look at how high quality the circle looks. You can see, like, the little details and everything. And then, like, the color is delicious. Red, the color of winners. Anywho, so, here's going to be the deck. So, of course, I'm going to show you the deck one more time. There might be some differences, and, you know, all this good stuff. Mecha Trainer. Of course, you'll play this instead of the new thing, Darkbringer, Chiso. I don't know what it's called in English. I hear it's called something different. This card is much better in every single way. No contest. So, of course, 4 heals. 4 draws. Draws are very good. 4 critical. 4 more critical. So 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. Of course, I'm not running stands, and I'll explain it, I guess, because stand triggers in this deck don't actually help. Now, you see, when you get your cards, right, like when you're attacking and you're pushing, you will only be attacking most likely in the front row with Juggernaut, High Speed Bracky, or Reckless Express, which they will all leave the field and come back, so they will not retain any trigger value. So, yeah, it could have been any trigger. Now, some will argue that, well, you can stand the booster. Well, what if your booster wasn't rested? Maybe you attacked with Juggernaut alone and you didn't boost. Now, what about that? What about that, right? So, you know, all this good stuff. So yeah, stand triggers not too useful in this deck, and I'll basically go through the deck again to see if you guys paid attention, if I have any changes or not. So most of the deck's still most of the deck's still English. I'm missing the Emperors, which will be coming soon. Reckless Express, which I have 3 English and 1 Japanese. So okay, 4 High Speed Bracky. Treasure Black Panther. It's a good card, 10k, whatever. It's pretty bread and butter stuff. So, High Speed Bracky, run 4, of course, too good, especially in this deck. And I play 3 Field Driller. Now, Field Driller is one of those cards that will suck in every other deck except for this one, because I'll explain it later. So, I'm just going to put these aside. And I guess I'll take one of each, just in case I need them for explanation later. Hit the camera stand. Okay. 4 Wonder Boy, of course. 4 Medical Manager. It gives you more leeway for your soul. It's not needed, but, like, just in case. I mean, there are times where you run out of soul and you're like, crap, how did this even happen? Probably because you overextended a little, and then the deck isn't prepared for that. It's prepared for the set amount of soul it can use, which is like 4 rounds of soul charging. 2 extra soul, basically. And then you got 4 Reckless Express, such a good card. Don't see why you shouldn't run 4. 7k beater, 12k attacker, and a 7k booster, 12k attacker, and then goes back to the deck. Very good card. So, 1 Deadly Daisy. This is kind of cool. I'll explain this later too. And 1 Deadly Dan. So, as you can see, there's a lot of 1-ofs in my deck, because of how you can search all of your cards. So whenever you need something, you can just search for it. It's pretty useful, and I'll explain all the choices later. So of course, 4 Emperor and 4 Juggernaut. No one's gonna run Skydiver now. If you are, I don't see a point. You won't have enough hand to survive if you use Skydiver, nor will you be actually if you're relying on hitting instead of having a Juggernaut with extra attack power like 100% of the time, then I don't know, maybe you should rethink about that. So SP Deadly Emperor looks pretty cool. And yeah, so I guess I'll explain this again. Deadly Emperor effect is a passive. When this card is boosted by a Spike Brothers rear guard, it gains plus. Oh my god, I haven't done a video in so long. I'm tripping. When this card is boosted, it gains plus 3k, and yeah, so it's a Soul Savior effect, kind of. Soul Savior is better because Soul Savior is when this card declares an attack on the Vanguard, I think, or declares an attack in general. So it gains 3k randomly, but this one is when it's boosted. So it's slightly not as good, but still very good. Now, second ability, the Limit Break ability, is when you're at 4 damage, you can counterblast 2, soul charge 2 cards from your hand, call up to 2, I believe it's up to 2 units from your deck into open circles. You cannot call them over, and that's about it. So Juggernaut maximum, 11k, plus 5k when you attack and Soul Blast, returns to deck. Pretty simple. Now, I'll explain some of my one-ofs, so like these two guys. So first of all, Dudley Dan, a lot of people are like, I don't play Dudley Dan anymore because I have Demonic Emperor. Now, what if you ride Juggernaut maximum? What if you had a bad game and then you rode Juggernaut? Oh, well, GG, time to fight you with beat sticks. Yes. That -1 every single turn. Yes, great. You'll lose so fast. So it's better off to have a plan B. That's why I have 1. So if by the odd chance I have to ride Juggernaut and I damage check my Dudley Dan, well, GG to you, sir. I will play random beaters for this game. So I play 1. As you can see, I don't play perfect guards. That's why I have so much room to play beaters. I don't play perfect guards because I wish to win on turn 3-4. Because you can. It's really fast. And Dudley Daisy this card is good for counter rush. Now, what is counter rush? What's rush? What's speed? Basically, when you rush, you play a lot of units. You play high aggression. Decks don't actually have a thing that says they're high aggression. You can play high aggression if you want to. Kagero can be high aggression. Nova Grappler can be high aggression. Clearly stated, like, I'll play this here, this here, this here, this here. Like, I'll play a draw trigger, boosted by Maron, attack your Vanguard. Damn, that's high aggression. Roll Pound's high aggression. He played a draw trigger and attacked with it. No, it's just a way you can sneak in damage early. Because okay, I'll finish explaining this first. So, basically, when you get rushed, you'll be taking a lot of damage. That's what rushing does. If you don't have enough triggers to guard, then you are going to get rushed, and you're going to take a ton of damage. So this card, if you have a bad field, this kind of negates it, because you call it out with Dudley Emperor, and you counterblast 1 to plus 5,000. So then you have plus 5,000 on this, and if you have something, say, Juggernaut, oh no, I can't see all my circles, QQ. Okay, oh, my camera stand will fall off the table if I do this. I'll just use these 2 circles, I guess. So, say you called this out in counterblast 1, because you can. You probably only used 1 counterblast for Mecha Trainer, and you didn't have the time to reach 4 damage and use this twice. So you'll call this and this, then you counterblast 1 plus 5k, attack plus 5k. This row is suddenly 28 with no triggers. Now that's pretty hard to guard. If I recall correctly, 28 is a high number. Of course, haters are going to be like, perfect guard, dude, perfect guard, you're going to get ruined. Yeah, of course. If they still have the hand to perfect guard me, I still will have 5 attacks this turn, so let's see how much they can do. Because if they rushed you, unless they got draw triggers on every single hit, they probably have about as little hand as you do. The way rushing works is that you take a gamble and say, please, my opponent, do not get too many draw triggers and or heal triggers, so my rush is successful. So, yeah. Now, on to the rush mechanic, I guess. Why does rushing work? How come rushing is so goddamn effective? Now, it's very simple. In turn 1, I lose rock, paper, scissors. I lose dice roll. I lose whatever. You cannot choose to go first or second in this game. It's against the rules to do so. Alright, so say I lose the dice roll for whatever reason. Okay, move this to the back, call this soul charge 1 card, whatever. Soul charge 1 card. And then, okay, he rode Maron. Best case scenario, he rode Maron. Now, okay, this can hit Maron. I call Wonder Boy. And I'll call Dudley Daisy. And I'll call Reckless Express. Say your hand had 4 grade 1s. Okay, yeah. Okay, if not, let's think of this a bit more negatively. Shit, I had draw triggers in my hand. Okay. Attack. Now, if some people could say, they could just let it hit. Well, yeah, if they let it hit, that's great. You're 1/6 of the way there to win. You attack, they hit, they don't get a trigger. Great. Wonder Boy attacks your Moron for an 8. Maybe they only had 10k shields. They don't want to overguard. No guard. They get a trigger. Great. Great. Now, this attack won't hit unless you get a trigger. They attack. No guard. Get critical. Or get whatever. Get nothing, maybe. Okay, whatever. I did 2 damage on the first turn. Now on the next turn, right? Say they ride Galatine, like a really good player who always gets a perfect ride like that. And then blah 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 stuff happens. Say they attack your Wonder Boy because they're assholes. Whatever, okay? And then my turn, and they'll be like, okay, I ride my awesome thing. And then let's see, I will call this, and I'll call this. I play 2 cards from my hand. 2 cards. Oh my god, this is high aggression. Spike Brothers is high aggression. I didn't do anything that Spike Brothers did that any other deck can't. I basically played cards from my hand, and now my deck is high aggression. GG. Damn. Kagero can't be high aggression. They don't have draw triggers to play. They don't have attackers to play. Kagero can't be high aggression. No. Or Oracle Think Tank. No, you can't play cards from your hand. You're not allowed to. They can't be high aggression. I can't play this Gemini. I'm not playing high aggression. What? That doesn't make sense. Basically, if you can sneak in damage, sneak it as much as you can. Attack Galatine for 12. Guard for 5. He guarded for 5. Why'd you even attack? He lost 5k shield. Why not? It was free. What did I lose? Nothing. Oh, damn. I could have used these in my hand to guard. See if I care. It's early game. If he's not rushing me back, I'll probably be taking 1 hit every turn. 1 to 2 hits. And okay, attack with Panther. No guard, get nothing. Whatever. It's fine. Attack with this. If I really want to. Soul Blast. 1 guard for 15? No, he's at 5 damage. He's at 5 damage. Next turn, you go Emperor and you win. Because at 5 damage, they need 65,000 shield in their hand if I don't get a trigger. Now, wait. No, this is because Spike Brothers is high aggression. Because Spike Brothers is high aggression. That's why I played this. No. You play this because you can. You play it to sneak in as much damage as you want. Okay. Draw triggers are really, really, really effing good. Alright? Draw triggers are 5k shield, 5k attack, and level 0s. So you just boost. I boost. But no, you have to have Wonder Boy. Alright, okay. He gains plus 3k. Alright. Here's Wonder Boy. Alright, here's Wonder Boy. And then now, you have this. You Juggernaut and Draw Trigger. Dude, you have to have Wonder Boy. You have to. Why? What's that gonna do? What's Wonder Boy? Why is Wonder Boy any better than this? It's not. Juggernaut is 16. It's 11 by itself. This row is 16. If they have Overload the End, Majesty Lord Blaster, Phantom Blaster Overlord, Knight of Fury Aggravate, yeah, fine. It is not as good. But in every other situation, I boost and attack. Unless you say, what if they're riding Gancelot? Then you're just like, well, GG, your whole field hits for magic numbers. This hits my magic numbers by itself. Jesus Christ. So, like, no, people need to... High aggression is not a deck. High aggression is a playstyle. Any deck can be high aggression. It's a playstyle. It's not a deck theme. Now, people can argue and say, I play Stamina Spike Brothers. I run 4 perfect guards and stand triggers. Now, that doesn't make any sense at all. How is stand trigger good for anything? No, it's not really, no. I play 4 as special intercept because I'm playing defensively. Sure, okay. So, it's all player preference. You don't need... Anyone who says strictly, like, this deck can only do this. This deck is high aggression. No, OTT is control. You draw cards. How many cards in OTT draw cards? Draw triggers do. Well, yeah. Draw triggers. Kagero has 12. Kagero is a control deck. You have draw triggers. Oh, no, wait. They have the card. Soul Blast 2. Draw 1 card. Oh, damn. Grand Blue. Control. I can draw cards. Oh, damn. Narukami. I can draw cards. GG. Wait. No. They have Amaterasu. Soul Blast. Draw 5 cards. Damn, I can't do that. I guess I'm not playing Control anymore. Now, that sounds stupid, doesn't it? Everything... Oh, wait, no. Even better. I have Maiden of Libra. It's a control deck now. Shit. Nova Grappler. Wait, does Narukami have one? I don't think dragons ever get them. Angel Feather. Neo Nectar. Great Nature. Oracle Think Tank. What else has those shitty cards? Pale Moon. Etc. Stuff and Stuffs. Kittens and Cats. You know, every deck is controlled now because they have Maiden of Libra. That sounds about right, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No. So, anywho, back on topic. I don't know. I wanted to actually make like just a quick tutorial video, but then I started ranting a little. But it's okay. It's all informative. So yeah, attacking early is good stuff. So this is why Spike Brothers is so efficient at this. Because you don't care if your whole hand is on the field and you're swinging. Whatever, that's what you're supposed to do. And another thing, this card, Field Driller. In every other deck, he's bad, because you need to have a full field if he's in the rear guard zone. Now, you don't want to ride him. You have a 7k Vanguard. They can attack you with, like, I don't know, a Reckless Express, or a Deadly Daisy, or an Iron Tail, etc., etc. Tons of things can hit this, so you probably don't want to ride it. So if you have it early at grade 2, you play it on the side, you have your full field. It's very likely it happens more often than you think. Not more often than not. It doesn't always happen. So you play it on the side and you attack. If you block it, you lose 10k shield, because you're not going to attack with it by itself. Most likely you have a Wonder Boy or this, attacking a 9k. At most of it's a 10k, you can use Wonder Boy to, you can use Mecha Trainer to search for Wonder Boy and boost it. And then it'll be like, okay, you want to block for 10? Sure. Or if you have your Vanguard. Now, this is a double-edged sword, because you're going to take a lot if they abuse you, which they should. But if they don't, your opponent's a scrub. So, good for you. So you attack like this. Say this is turn 2, okay? Turn 2. Say your field looks like this. You need 4 of the rear guards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have 4. I attack your Galatine. Want to guard for 10. Yes, I'll guard for 10. Get a trigger. I draw a card. You lose 10k shield. You take a damage. Why would anyone take that risk? Like, no high caliber player will take that risk. High caliber. Lol. That doesn't make sense. Anyways. So, why would they guard? Fine. Guard for 15. Even better. They lost 15k shield in their hand. Now your next few attacks will definitely go through. Attack with this. Goes through. Maybe this didn't attack. Whatever. It's cool. Next turn. You ride Emperor. And you win. Because they have no shield in hand. Now, if they have 3 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand. And you ride Deadly Emperor. And you have 5 attacks this turn. Even if they are at 4 damage, even after the 3 damage, you have a really good chance of winning. Because of how easily you can push for damage in this deck. Now, people are going to say, that's because Spike was high aggression. Yes, okay, yes, it's high aggression because you're attacking a lot. But you can build it differently. This card is good if you know how to use it. All these things, like, when people complain about, like, oh my god, this card is good if you know how to use it. If you know how to use it, is not even a good way to explain how good something is. It's like saying, cookies are delicious if you like to eat them. Probably. If you like to eat them, they're probably delicious. But cookies are just good in general, so whatever. Anywho, so onto the tutorial. Real quick. Quick and easy, alright? So if your field looks something like this, yeah, look at all your suboptimal attacks. Not really, they're all pretty good. So, okay, a lot of people, assume your opponent has a 10k Vanguard. 10, even 11k, 10 or 11k, nothing under that, nothing over that, 10 or 11, the general meta in the English format. Because the only thing that will surpass that is Knight of Fury Aggravate, and at turn 4 if he has 8 soul, he probably has no cards in his hand. So yeah, let's explain this real quick. Now, Emperor's effect will allow you to call 2 units from your deck. So first of all, do you have 2 units on your field that will leave the field after the attack? Yes, I have a Juggernaut and a Blackie. So what is bad play? This is bad play. Attack by itself in Soul Blast. For 14. They guard for 5. Damn. I wasted that attack. Now wait, but this will be like, but then you need them to boost later. It's not a bad play, that's how you do it. No, it's not. I attack like this in Soul Blast. They need 15. I will guard. No, most likely they won't guard unless they have to die. Unless they're gonna die, they're gonna guard it. Alright, this swung for 15. This row swung for 15. I'm gonna put annotations to add this stuff, just so people can get like a visual of it. Alright, now boost with this, because you boost with... No, you don't have to. It's fine. Attack for 16. Soul Blast. Feels guarded. Yes, I guard for 10. Sure. I attack with Deadly Emperor for 21. So I'll charge 2 cards. And I'll call back the Blackie. No, call back these 2. Why'd you call back those 2? Why didn't you call back the Blackie? Because the Blackie doesn't do anything anymore. You don't need it. You just need to leave. You didn't want it to stay. You wanted it to leave. Oh, okay. So I attack for 21. Hey, are you desperate? Guard for no triggers. I guard for 15. Get. Crap, I didn't get a trigger. That's fine. I'll attack with Juggernaut once again and Soul Blast. You need 10. I'll guard for 10. Alright, I'll attack with Juggernaut, boosted by Cheerful Links, and I'll Soul Blast. You need 15. No guard. In that case, GG, you just won. These guys leave the field. You win. Now, a lot of people do the attack with Blackie by itself thing. Now that is really, really bad. Like, that is retardedly bad. I mean, even if your field looked like this. My favorite example, actually, is if your field looks like this. This is such a cool way to do it. You just go, attack with Blackie and Boost and Soul Blast. Attack with Reckless Express and Wonder Boy with Boost. And then this hits for 20k. And then this hits for, like, I don't know, somewhere above that. Let's see. 3 differences, 1 in the rows, 21. So it hits for 20 and 21. You have 2 grade 1s and hit for 20. That's coolios. Alright, then they both leave. Then when you come back, you can call back 2 Juggernauts. Now this will hit for 10-10. Now it's the same way if you hit with these first, and then you bring them back with this, and you hit them like this. Because of the way this deck works. Now, that's why you run 4 of each card that can leave the field. Because if you don't, you'll end up not having enough cards that will leave the field when you want to use Emperor's Effect. Unless you're really desperate, like your hand was complete garbage, try not to use Emperor's Effect to set up. Like, if you use Emperor's Effect to set up, you lose 2 cards in your hand, you're going to have a hard-ass time to block, and then you might just lose there. So, unless you really have to, then use it to set up, and then kill them next turn with the same effect once again. Now, I hope you guys learned something, how to play Spike Brothers, or maybe just why attacking early is good, why is saying attack is control because of the cards it runs kind of ridiculous, why people assume a deck is high aggression, or, you know, all this philosophical things. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm really tired. But yeah, overall, what I wanted to teach today, this video, was how to spike, how to do the Spike Brother. Amulet does it really easily. He understands the plays. Hero doesn't. It's really sad how Hero continuously misplays with this, but it's okay. We can all forgive him. We can all forgive him. And another thing is how people throw around terminology that you don't really even have to care about. Man, your deck is high aggression because you played cards in your hand and attacked. My deck can't do that. I can't play this trigger. I'll lose. Why? Because I said so. Okay. So yeah, hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys enjoy videos that I post. Hope you guys liked my Met. Now, I liked my Met. She is crazy. She has a chainsaw, and she'll jump out of her mobile suit thing, her robot, and cut you with a chainsaw after she cuts you out of your robot. I found that really cool, as they would call it. And I forget who she is, but whatever. And then if you didn't notice, there's a giant robot behind the circles. So this is the head, and there's a laser beam mouth, and then it has hair. It's pretty cool. See these 2 strands of hair, and then it has chainsaw hands, which is covering by this person. And then these are legs and stuff. So yeah, the circles are really nice on this mat, and I'm really off topic. I'm getting really off topic. So it's been a while. Most of this stuff is kind of weird. So yeah, so this is Chan for Different Skill, having a really good quality video because I'm shaking the camera and stuff. Man, I hate videos that look like this. Hey guys, this is my deck profile, and just gonna pass my card. And I like running this card. Anyways, I should really get this done and play Dota. So yeah, this is Chan for Different Skill. Bye! Time to play Dota!